Hey there and welcome to Rockwall, Texas Living, the web's biggest blog on the smallest county in Texas. I'm your host today, Evan Matteson.
And I'm your co-host, Richard Matteson.
Well, it's Real Estate Update once again, and we are doing January 2013. Let's dive into the numbers and see what wonderful things are going on.
Well, we're into a new year and we got some new things to report. We had some good activity in 78 sales for the month of January, which is incredible.
Yeah.
I could go back and say in 2010 there were 42 sales, and
That's amazing.
in 2011 there were 44 sales.
Wow.
So you can tell that we're almost doubling that amount in this first month of
Incredible.
2013.
Yep.
And there's only 361 homes on the market in Rockwall Heath.
Yep. Minimal.
That's incredibly small.
That's just over half of what normally has been over the last 10 years.
Right. In 2011, January of 2011, there were 576 homes on the market. And we have 361. So there's quite a deficit as far as homes being listed and put on the market.
Absolutely.
That's an important part of what we'll talk at the end about.
Yep.
96%, we're still holding at that. We've been up as high as 97 or 98, but
Yeah.
96. And then 98 days on the market, which is a little less than it has been in the past, maybe 108.
Yep.
And then here's a new column that we're using, and that's the number of showings that have taken place throughout all those 5 different
Price ranges.
levels. Yeah, 2,336 showings in the 31 days of January.
It's a lot of showings.
Yeah, that's
It's
a
nearly,
lot.
it's just, what is that, 70 showings a day?
Yeah, 70 or 80 showings a day.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Which is very nice. And you can see how they break out here. And you can look here, and this is our central number, 909, almost 1,000 showings in the 150 to 250 bracket.
It's incredible.
So,
And then we come to where the rubber meets the road and it tells us what's going on in the market. This is the inventory, the months of inventory we have left. And as for those of you that watch us a lot, we know that 6 month is a balanced market. So anything underneath that is a seller's market or extreme seller's market, and anything over that is a buyer's market. 1 month of inventory. Well,
there you go, right there.
I'm going to say that that's an extreme seller's market. 2 months of inventory, also an extreme seller's market. 3.3 months of inventory is just, it's
still
ridiculous. Yeah, we're putting homes on currently right now that as long as the condition of the house is good, the marketing that we're doing is awesome, and as long as we're pricing it accordingly, we're having them typically under contract within a week to 2 weeks. It's just totally a polar shift from where we've been in years past.
Right, and we have something we don't put up here, and that is all the people who are in a category of being in a contract, whether it's an option or pending or all that. And right now, at the end of January, at the end of January, early February, it was 101 homes.
Wow. So we're going to expect to see some
Yeah, it's
numbers roll through that are going to be high on the sales in February.
Yeah, if we say that 95% of those are going to go all the way to closing,
Yeah.
then it's going to be about 95 homes
Yeah, it's
that are going to be going to closing in the next 30 to 45 days. So.
Yeah. Now we're still on the buyer's side, above 400,000 in the Rockwall Heath area. So we got 9.5 months, which I believe that's coming down, and we're going to be probably getting closer to a balanced market over the next coming months in the 250 to 400, and really I think what's driving that is probably more like the 300 to 400.
Right.
The 250 to 350 is really hot right now as well as what we've been seeing, and then still in a buyer's market above 400,000. There's just a lot of inventory, and that's, you start getting into not at 400, but just north of that, you start getting into jumbo loans, and so there's some other things that are going on right there. But
Right. So we can tell you that when we do these searches to find out about this, our span goes from $10,000 for a home, or just get it out of the rental category, all the way up to 2.6 million.
Yeah.
And that's where we're getting those numbers from.
Yeah.
So that top edge is not selling at all at the moment.
It's very slow. Things are happening. I think as of last year for 2012, there was like a total of 8 sales that were over $1 million in the Rockwall area. So a lot of that people are just still kind of holding. I don't blame them.
Yeah.
So,
Their money's still offshore.
yeah. The Caymans. All right, well, we're learning a little bit more about Rockwall, Texas together and keeping you informed on the real estate market. We look forward to seeing you next time.